Hey guys, it's Steve here from South Bay Motor Performance, most notably known as the US distributor for two-stroke performance. We primarily tune TPI fuel-injected bikes with the two-stroke performance power kit. But we've been doing some extensive testing on carbureted bikes, and I wanted to share a few things with you today. Here is my son Ryan's 2019 KTM 250 XC. We bought the bike new, and straight away we put on a TSP head because we really like those heads. We ditched the Mikuni carburetor and we installed a key-in carburetor with TSP jet kit, meaning special needle, pilot jet, main jet. Right out of the gate, probably one of the strongest running 250s we've ever owned. We've owned a lot of them. Has 300 feel down low, but really revs up high, revs up quickly, and has plenty of over rev. So that being said, today it's got 140 hours on it, and it's time for a rebuild. And so I wanted to share with you guys a couple things. First of all, Ryan's not the easiest rider on bikes. He likes to ride some hard enduro type trails. He's been known to ride with Cody Webb from time to time, but he also is with a group that their mantra is side hill or die. So they do these crazy monster hill climbs, but not just straight up. They hit them at an angle, side hill, and if you don't make them, you're screwed. So more videos on that to come. Not easy. But anyways, he rides this bike really, really hard. So I was curious to see with the special jetting and the head, how things looked at 140 hours. And so I'm going to show you the barrel and the piston. Okay, so here's his barrel. Again, at 140 hours, I just pulled this thing off. And you can see inside, or if you can see inside, that looks cherry. There's some vertical marks in here that there's no lips. That's just normal wear, but plenty of cross hatches, and it looks really good. If we look from the bottom, you can see I was really surprised with 140 hours how nice that looks. And here's the piston. Again, 140 hours. Normally we would see most of this coating on the exhaust and intake skirts completely gone, but you can see this bike has been tuned perfectly. I really like the way that looks for 140 hours. And lastly, here's the TSP head. You'll notice it's a different color. This is one of the earlier prototypes, but I just wiped that a little bit just to get some of the coolant and moisture off, but you can see how clean that's burning. So really, really happy so far with what I see. So I failed to mention for the 250, this is a TSP high compression head, and stock, we did a compression test. It was 190 PSI, added the head, it was 210 PSI. And before I took it all apart, after 140 hours, I did another compression test, and it was still at 210 PSI. So that tells me very little wear, and after a lot of heavy use, the motor's in great condition.